I used to think that bad training days meant something was wrong. That if a session felt uncomfortable or messy or even unproductive, that I'm probably wasting my time. And it took me a long time to understand that this discomfort might be the point. And I didn't learn that from dance. I learned that from watching how Kobe Bryant trained. Kobe talked a lot about practice being uncomfortable, not chaotic, not rushed, just uncomfortable in a very specific way. There are so many stories about showing him up early, working on the most basic things, and repeating them until they broke down. Not to look impressive, but to see where things stopped working. And when I think about dance, the idea hits very close to home. Because in dance, discomfort doesn't usually look dramatic. It shows up quietly. When timing feels off, when a groove doesn't sit right, when my body doesn't respond the way I expect. That's usually the moment when most of us escape. We add more moves, more speed, more energy, but Kobe wouldn't add more. He would stay. He trained the parts of his game that didn't feel good at that moment, the ones he couldn't control fully yet, because that's where the information was. In freestyle, that might mean staying with a simple groove longer than I want to, letting it feel awkward, okay? Not decorating it, just listening to what's unstable, yeah. In training, it might mean repeating one transition until it gets boring, until my ego starts getting impatient. And this impatience, that's usually the signal. Even in battles, this shows up, okay? Kobe trained under fatigue on purpose. He wanted to know how he react when things weren't ideal and not when everything was perfect. For dancers, that might mean freestyling when I'm tired, when we are tired actually, or finishing a round even when it feels bad. Not to suffer, but to understand myself, ourselves better. I used to think those sessions were useless. Now I see them differently. If a session feels uncomfortable, it usually means I touched something new and something I don't own yet. Instead of asking myself, does this look good? I started asking, where do I feel unstable right now? Is it timing? Is it control? Is it patience? Or is it a confidence? Maybe groove continuity? That one question changed how I train. Discomfort isn't a sign that I'm falling. Most of the time, it's a sign that I stop protecting my ego, that I'm no longer repeating what already works. Kobe trained to stay present inside this feeling, to not escape it, to not rush past it. And that mindset doesn't change how I'm practicing, it changes how I'm showing up. But training is only one side of the story, because there's another kind of discomfort dancers deal with, the kind that shows up when people are watching, when expectations are getting louder and louder, when you feel like you have to earn your space, your position. And that's where the next lessons begin.